everyone, it's Jess and I'm back this week for my next video, and I'm going to talk a little bit about focus, because what we focus on is what we get. Yeah, so let's talk desires first. Like, we've all got them, and a desire that you believe is just going to work, going to happen, it's fun, it's a good feeling, right? Yet a desire that you don't believe and that you doubt, that's not very fun, because you feel crappy. And what we need to do is figure out some way to believe in our own desires. So the reason why I say that is because if you don't, and you continue to not believe it's even something that can be happening for you or can happen for you, you end up only noticing the absence of the desire. So for example, say it's someone who cannot wait to meet the man or the woman of their dreams. But they're sitting there going, why haven't I met him? Why haven't I met her? Where are they? I'm sick of waiting. I'm sick of dating. Yada, yada, yada. The whole time they're actually focused on the absence of what they want, not on the feeling of how they're going to feel when they gain what they want. So that's just one example. So in reality, in what's experiencing right then and now, is they're only seeing it like it is. So I'm going to read from my notes, so just bear with me. But if you focus on what is when you want something better than the what is, yet you hold what is steadily in your consciousness, then you continue to practice the vibration of what is, which makes it difficult of what is to change. So what is continues to present itself to you. Different faces, different places, but essentially the same things tend to happen. So you get what I'm saying? It's because where our focus is like, we're focusing on pretty much what we don't want. We're focusing on why we feel stuck or where we are at, and we don't like it, and we tell ourselves, I don't want to think about it anymore. I don't even want to think about it. I don't care about it anymore. I don't think about it. But what we're doing is we're caring because we're thinking. So it's like when you go to bed and you tell yourself, I need sleep, I want to sleep, but you can't seem to fall asleep. So you tell yourself, don't think, don't sleep. Just don't think, get to sleep. Don't think. Really, you're thinking about not thinking, and then you're not sleeping. So that's what that kind of means. You're continuing focusing on the what is, meaning you're probably pushing away of what could be because you're not focused there on what you want. So the key is to find some way to distract yourself from what is and focus on what you would prefer now, what you would prefer. So it's like telling a new story, and that's what I'm about. I say to everyone right now, commit to you, change your story by committing to you and creating your new story. Easily can be done. When I say easily, yeah, if you practice where your focus goes and you practice your mindset stuff, all the stuff that I know and I teach and I learn. But anyway, what it brings me to is about the feeling of it too. So when you are focused on the what is and what you're not liking about where you're at now, you're creating the feeling. So your thought process has created the emotion or the feeling about it, which is, yeah, you just, ugh. Yet if you were to focus on that time when it is going to be changed, because where you are now could just be a season and it might feel so difficult, so it is a little bit hard to not be focused there, but this is why it's a practice. So if you focus on the time, like say you're feeling really broke and so much debt and it just feels so heavy and scary and dark. If you focus on the time, when it's not going to be like that. Focus on what it will feel like if you weren't in that amount of debt, or that if you paid off that credit card or whatever you need to be paying off. Focus on what it's going to feel like without having that debt anymore, on what it's going to feel like without that scenario being the what is right now, and you will find yourself tapped into a better feeling. which creates for better days, right? So we want to practice where our focus is going and care about how you feel. So if you're feeling crap or yuck or crabby, you've got a choice. You can find a way, whatever may work for you, on changing the way you're feeling right in that moment into the better feeling that you know you've had before anyway. So just go there and keep tapping into that. And then you can be raising your vibration. And then things can start happening for you. And you allow it. And thank it. Be grateful. And that's all from me today. Hope you got a little something out of that. But anyway, just practice it today. Focus on think about where your focus is going. And find a way to change it if it's a crappy thing that you're thinking about or that you're focused on. Have a good day. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.